Viewer discretion is advised for this video. Some people might find the following events and/or subject matter to be disturbing or offensive. Any and all opinions expressed in this video are not intended to be taken as professional advice. The host of this video is not a licensed mental health professional. If you are struggling, please reach out to a trusted friend or family member or seek professional help. If you don't mind, please leave any triggers or content warnings in the comments below so that others are aware. And if you're comfortable with it, please share your story. Your story might help save a life. Let's begin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be taking a look at the quantum experiment that could end free will. This is something that has kept me up at night. For those who don't know, I am the host. I make videos about space, science, technology, and all that jazz. But without further ado, let's begin. The universe is a very strange place. From the moment we were born, we have been experiencing the world through our senses and making decisions based on what we perceive. Our choices are influenced by our past experiences, upbringing, and environment. However, what if everything we do is predetermined, and there is no such thing as free will? In recent years, scientists have made some groundbreaking discoveries in the field of quantum mechanics, which has led to the development of new technologies and a better understanding of the fundamental laws of nature. One of the most exciting areas of research in quantum mechanics is the study of quantum entanglement, which has the potential to revolutionize our understanding of the universe. Quantum entanglement is a unique correlation between two or more particles where their fates are intertwined regardless of the distance separating them. When one particle's state is measured, the state of the other particle is immediately known, even if it is light years away. This phenomenon was first described by the great Albert Einstein over 100 years ago, and has since been verified by numerous experiments. One of the most famous examples of quantum entanglement is the EPR paradox, named after Einstein, Boris Podolsky, and Nathan Rosen, who was the one to first propose the idea. They argued that quantum entanglement could be used to send information faster than the speed of light, which would violate the principle of locality. The idea that objects can only be influenced by their local environment. Despite the controversy surrounding its implications for physics and philosophy, quantum entanglement remains one of the most important concepts in modern physics and has led to the development of new technologies such as quantum computing and quantum cryptography. As researchers continue to explore the mysteries of quantum mechanics, they have recently turned their attention to the question of whether quantum entanglement can be used to influence human decision-making. According to a new study published in the journal Scientific Reports, researchers from the University of Vienna and the Austrian Academy of Sciences have developed an experiment that uses quantum entanglement to influence the decisions of human subjects. Their findings suggest that quantum effects may play a role in human decision-making, which could have profound implications for our understanding of the mind and the universe. In this experiment, human participants were asked to make decisions based on random number generators that were either classical or quantum. The researchers found that when the decision-making process was based on quantum mechanics, the participants were more likely to make risky choices. What exactly does this mean? This means that the decisions you make in life are already predetermined, and you have no control over them. What you believe to be your free will is just an illusion. I know how crazy that sounds. Now, before we get into the details of this experiment, it's important to understand the concept of quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics is a branch of physics that studies the behavior of matter at the atomic and subatomic level. It has revealed that the universe operates according to different laws than we experience in our everyday lives. At the quantum level, Particles can exist in multiple states at once, and their behavior is governed by probability rather than certainty. One of the most bizarre aspects of quantum mechanics is the concept of entanglement, where two or more particles become linked together in such a way that they share the same fate, even if they are separated by vast distances. When one particle's state is measured, the state of the other entangled particle is immediately known. This so-called spooky action, at a distance, puzzled even Einstein, who considered it to be one of the most troubling aspects of quantum theory. However, despite the strangeness of quantum mechanics, it has been remarkably successful in explaining a wide range of phenomena, from the behavior of atoms to the properties of materials. Scientists have harnessed the power of quantum mechanics to develop new technologies such as lasers, transistors, and solar cells. Now that we have a basic understanding of quantum mechanics, let's delve into the details of this groundbreaking experiment. The researchers at the University of Vienna and the Austrian Academy of Sciences designed an experiment to test the impact of quantum mechanics on human decision-making. Their goal was to determine whether quantum effects could influence the choices that people make when faced with uncertain situations. In the experiment, participants were presented with two options, A and B, and asked to choose one. The catch was that the options were associated with random number generators, which means that the outcome of each choice was determined by chance. In one condition, the random number generator was classical, meaning that each option had a 50% chance of being selected. In the other condition, the random number generator was quantum, meaning that the options were entangled in a way that their fates were intertwined. The researchers hypothesized that the participants' choices would be influenced by the type of random number generator used, with quantum entanglement leading to more risky behavior. To ensure that participants were not influenced by any preconceived notions about quantum mechanics, the researchers took great care to design the experiment. They used a double slit setup, a classic demonstration of quantum behavior, to explain the concept of entanglement to the participants before the experiment began. This helped to level the playing field and ensure that both groups of participants had a basic understanding of the concepts involved. Despite these precautions, the results of the experiment were surprising. The researchers found that participants who were presented with the quantum random number generator were more likely to choose the option associated with riskier outcomes. This suggests that quantum effects can indeed influence human decision-making. The researchers were able to achieve this by utilizing the strange properties of quantum mechanics, which governs the behavior of particles at the atomic and subatomic level. In the quantum realm, particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously, and their properties are defined by probabilities rather than certainties. This means that the outcome of any given event is not predetermined, but rather a matter of chance. By harnessing this inherent randomness, the researchers were able to create a situation where the participants' decisions were influenced by the laws of quantum mechanics. But how exactly does this work? To understand the mechanics of this experiment, it helps to have a basic grasp of quantum mechanics. At the heart of quantum mechanics is the concept of superposition, which states that a particle can be in multiple states at once until it is measured. For example, a quantum particle could be spinning in two directions simultaneously, but once observed, its spin would collapse to one direction. Entanglement occurs when two or more particles become correlated in a way that their fates are intertwined, even when separated by large distances. This means that the state of one entangled particle is linked to the state of the other, and the measurement of one particle instantly influences the state of the other. In the experiment, the researchers used a device known as a quantum dot to create entangled pairs of photons. Each photon could be in a state of horizontal or vertical polarization, and the quantum dot was designed to produce entangled pairs where the polarizations of the two photons were opposite. This means that if one photon was measured to be horizontally polarized, the other photon would instantaneously collapse to a vertical polarization, regardless of the distance separating them. To influence the participants' decisions, the researchers then used a series of filters and beam splitters to direct the entangled photons towards two different options, A and B. Each option corresponded to a different random number generator, with option A associated with a classical random number generator, and option B associated with a quantum random number generator. By choosing one of the options, the participants effectively measured the state of the entangled photon and influenced the outcome of the random number generator. When the participants chose option A, the photon associated with option B collapsed to a vertical polarization, regardless of the distance separating them. This meant that the outcome of the quantum random number generator was predetermined, with option B always being selected. Conversely, if the participants chose option B, the photon associated with option A collapsed to a vertical polarization, resulting in a random outcome from the quantum random number generator. Overall, this experiment demonstrates the fascinating ways in which quantum mechanics can influence our everyday lives. While it may not overturn our intuition that we have free will, it serves as a reminder that the universe never ceases to amaze. And what do you think? Do you think that the decisions you make in life are predetermined and you have no control over them? Or do you think that you have free will? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to Itris 2010 YouTube's fastest growing channel of the histories, most shocking facts. And we will see you next time.